All right, the big conversation this year is teams playing West Coast. Is that an unfair advantage? My opinion, 100%.
Yeah, this came up. Former AFL champion / current legend Wayne Carey brought this up in the past 24 hours, and he said teams getting an unfair advantage playing Port Adelaide can lead to a common medal. We saw Charlie Curnow kick 10 goals, 3 on the weekend against West Coast, which takes his tally for this season alone to 19 goals, playing West Coast twice. Now, Carey also brought up the fact that the Adelaide Crows are due to play West Coast for a second time, and Tex Walker could actually challenge Curnow for the Coleman medal. Is it an unfair advantage? Well, I mean, it would appear so.
I agree. I mean, if you look at Curnow's tally, he's like he kicked 19 goals in 2 games against West Coast. What's really boggling my mind is how can a club go from winning a flag in 2018 to being a top contender to just dropping off so quickly? Like, I just don't understand. I love Adam Simpson and all. He was a great North Melbourne champion, being a North Melbourne fan.
Yep.
They've really dropped off. And we can blame injuries until the cows come home, but that is management. That's personnel that you've employed.
Yeah,
you brought in. Like, I just don't understand this fall from grace. What the hell is going on there?
They've had an enormous injury list, and there's retirements have been forecast, and a change at the top was forecast on a AFL football show this week that suggested Adam Simpson would be coaching his last game this year, and the CEO Trevor Nisbet would also be moving on. But in regards to their on-field output, it is shocking, to say the least. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're just playing for draft picks, but they're not even showing any type of enthusiasm and/or will to
fight. Yeah, no fight. It's almost like they're bloody tanking. But anyway,
does the AFL have to step in?
Sorry?
Does the AFL have to step in?
100%. They're the biggest team in the comp in terms of memberships and revenue.
And they ran Western Australia for such a long period of time.
Well, that's what I'm saying, Tones. How can you have your biggest team perform so
poorly?
So poorly, yeah. I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. I mean, but what is the alternative? What, instead of people like you and I and other commentators saying how much of a debacle this is, well, what can we do about it?
Mate, look at their list. Look at the names. Those names, half of that list there, or like a decent chunk of it, are players who were all Australians a few years back who were struggling to get a kick.
Yeah, Gaff, Darling, Shuey.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. How do you go from that to that? Like, how do you drop so far? Yeah. Something's not right. No, they're not playing for the coach anymore. It's clear as daylight.
Well, they're not playing for even their own threat.
So when things become really bad, a big change needs to happen to disrupt things. At the moment, they're just going through the motions. Another week, another belting, get paid my $500,000, 700, 800,000, whatever it is, and move on. Who cares? All right, everyone. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Thank you, Tony. Take care, everyone. We'll catch you all next week.
Thanks, Harb. Another great edition of Raw Sports.